Hey there, thank you so much for coming back to join me for this week's Monday Must Have. So, I thought we would go ahead and try the viral TikTok trend of putting foundation into water. So, if you'd like to see how this works, like really works in a extended video, not just a 3-minute clip, then please keep on watching. I'm very curious about this. All right, so you've probably, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, even if you don't have TikTok, you've probably seen people putting foundation into water and then applying it to their face. It's supposed to like amp up the moisture, amp up the coverage, supposed to make it transfer proof, all these claims. I'm really curious about it and we're just gonna do it. I'm afraid it's just going to dissolve but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation, and I've just got some like tepid water here. I didn't want it to be too cold, I didn't want it to be hot, but I'm excited. Okay, so let's see here. I'm supposed to do 1 to 2 pumps. Obviously this isn't a pump, it is a squirt. We're gonna eyeball it. We're gonna, so let's do this. Okay, so it has completely settled on the bottom. You're supposed to like gently stir it. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oakley dokley. Let's do this. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, we're just supposed to gently stir it. I changed my shirt into a pajama shirt because I wasn't sure how this was going to work. And I didn't want to get like drippy foundation all over everything. So some people go directly in with like a brush, like a wet brush. And I didn't want to do that, so I still want to use like my regular poof because I want to try to keep it as, it's weird because I'm wondering if like this has oil in it, so that's why it's like beating up. Okay, so I still got quite a bit left in the bottom of the cup, but we're just gonna stop there for a moment. And we'll see. Is this a Morphe brush? Did I just ruin a Morphe brush? I sure did. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, just going with my poof, my regular poof. I don't know if it's like actually doing anything. Doing the water first, like into the water. I mean, I feel like this stuff is already like pretty decent coverage, you know what I mean? So, okay, let's go and get some more. Let's do it. I'm hoping I can get this brush clean. Okay, let's go ahead and redo this. Okay, I mean, it honestly just feels like an extra step. I'm gonna be real honest. I feel like I'm putting the brush up my nose. Okay. So I don't know. Have any of y'all done this? Let me know down below in the comments. Like, okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna put bronzer on and everything because I know this foundation's a little too light. But honestly, I didn't want to waste like a foundation that I like. This stuff's good, don't get me wrong. The Maybelline Urban Dream, whatever, it's good, but I didn't want to like waste my money or waste product. I mean, it looks fine. It might look a little bit more dewy, but this is a pretty dewy foundation to begin with. Coverage-wise, it might have amped up the coverage a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do like the rest of my base products. We'll see how everything's gonna be on top. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this, but I won't do it super duper fast so you can see what I'm using, but let's go and get some concealer on because these under eye bags are scary. Let's do it. Okay, so there is the base done. I'm going to be doing check-ins throughout the day. I will not set this. I usually go in with a setting spray. I'm not going to do that today. I know how all these products I just used work, and I do have to say that the skin is looking really, really nice. I'm not wearing a pore filling primer or anything like that, but the skin does look really, really smooth. So I don't know what putting your foundation in water, like what it does to it, you know, molecularly. It would have to be like a, yeah, it's I don't know, but I do think the coverage was amped up a little bit and it's looking nice so far. So I'll see y'all in here in a little bit. I'll have the rest of my makeup on, but it's definitely interesting. So I'm gonna go dump this. You can see how it just all balled up together right there. And I'm gonna go try to wash this brush and save it. So I'll see you here in a little while. Okay, so this is the first check-in with the skin. Still thinking it's looking really, really good. I'm not getting greasy or anything. It's been about four and a half hours since I put on the foundation in water. I was able to save my brush, so the brush is clean. But yeah, it's looking nice. Feels lightweight. So all in all, so far it's doing good. Hey there. So it is about 5 o'clock. I've had this foundation on for over 10 hours. Over 12 at this point, right? Anyway, I'm exhausted, but this is what the foundation is looking like. I have not powdered, as you can kind of tell. I haven't powdered. I'm having a little bit of, like it's a little gooey feeling around my nose. Forehead feels a little tiny bit dewy, oily, whatever you want to call it. Do I think putting foundation in water and then applying it is like changing the world? I mean, I do feel like it held up better. I ran a lot of errands today. I've been cooking, I've been cleaning, so it's warm in here. You know, once you start moving, you have your heater going, stuff like that. So it's a good technique. Do I think you could get the same technique from like putting foundation on kind of like in stripes or whatever and then spraying with water and then going in? Probably. I kind of want to know like the science, you know, where it like balls up. I mean, obviously oil and water don't mix, so it would have to mean that, you know, but I've seen this do the same thing with other foundations. So I don't know, it's a cool it's a cool thing. Do I think it's like worth the hype that's all over TikTok and Facebook and Instagram? No, because like I said, there's other ways you could do it. Um, you know what I mean? But is it pretty? Yeah. Would I maybe do this again if I had an event that I would never have? Probably. I mean, if I wanted my makeup to last longer, if I wanted it to look nicer longer, then yeah, I would totally do this again. Made my cup gross. My brush, as you saw, is like, I was able to clean it off, but it still has like that kind of cloudiness to it because of the foundation. So it's a cool technique. It's cool. I'm hip. I'm hype. I'm jive. I'm down for it, as the young kids would say. Young kids say none of that, by the way. Cool technique, but I feel like you could do it in a less messy way and get a similar effect. So the foundation and water does work, but is it worth the hassle for an everyday type thing? No, it's not in my opinion, but it is pretty. It is very, very pretty. So yeah, you can see the foundation started to sink into my pores a little bit more, looking pretty oily. So, but this is it's a pretty moist, it's definitely, it's a foundation that on certain skin types can definitely look very oily very quickly. And usually I'm having to like retouch, repowder with this, but I haven't done any of that. Why? Because I've been busy and also because I've been lazy. So, but cool. I do enjoy it, and I would do it again if I had something special I wanted to go to. If I was going to a wedding, or if Shauna and I were going to do something special for our anniversary, then yes, I would pull this out for once in a while, but every day, no. But it did work. It did do something, so there we go. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that jazz. It's a Monday must-have, but only for special occasions, in my opinion. So, yeah. Let me know down below in the comments if you have tried the putting foundation in water. What did you think of it? Did it work for you? I would love to know down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that today. I do upload 7 days a week all about budget beauty. So it can be a weird video like today. It can be a vlog. It can be home decor, skincare. It really does depend on the day of the week. And I'll go ahead and I'll put my social media links down below for y'all in the description box. I'm trying to get better at that. I'll also put the products I used. I'll put them in the products used tab, so that way if you want to check them out, you're more than welcome to. But I appreciate you stopping by. Another video should start autoplaying here in a moment. Might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, and enjoy, and I'll see you here in just a sec.